heartwarming story between Ohtani and a ball boy.
Before stepping into the batter's box during a game, Shohei Ohtani showed a small but powerful act of kindness to a ball boy from the opposing team. And it deeply moved people across Japan. At a moment that demands absolute focus, right before facing a pitch, why did he choose to do that? Even after securing a contract worth around $700 million, Ohtani never shows arrogance. Instead, he continues to stand close to fans, no matter which team they support. In this video, we take a closer look at Shohei Ohtani's ultimate form of fan service, one that goes far beyond the game itself.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
The world is moved to tears by Shohei Ohtani's God-tier kindness.
In July 2025, what happened at American Family Field became a legendary moment that will live on in baseball history. On that day, the eyes of baseball fans across the United States were fixed on one single matchup. Shohei Ohtani versus the Brewers' monster rookie, pitcher Jacob Misiorowski, their first-ever showdown. As the entire baseball world held its breath, Shohei Ohtani did not disappoint. Despite falling behind in the count in his first at-bat, Ohtani stayed calm and crushed a curveball that drifted just a little too much over the plate. The ball shot straight toward the batter's eye and disappeared into the back screen. His 31st home run of the season, a go-ahead blast, instantly silenced the monster rookie. This historic clash of giants sent the stadium's energy through the roof. Roars of excitement echoed from the stands, capturing the pure thrill of baseball at its very best. But behind this official showdown, a far more touching and emotional story was quietly about to unfold. As Shohei Ohtani prepared to head to the on-deck circle for his next at-bat, he suddenly did something no one could have predicted. He gently placed his trusted bat on the ground, without a word, without a signal, and walked straight toward a single ball boy waiting in foul territory, without the slightest hesitation. It happened in an instant. The boy wearing a helmet could only stand frozen as the greatest superstar in the world suddenly appeared right in front of him. His face said it all. No way. He's coming here. This can't be real. Shock completely locked him in place. In a silence that felt as if time itself had stopped, the entire stadium watched this unexpected scene unfold. Then Shohei Ohtani smiled. A full, genuine smile. With the natural warmth of someone greeting an old friend, he spoke to the boy gently, and without a moment's hesitation, extended his right fist in a clear invitation for a fist bump. In that very moment, time began to move again for the boy. His eyes instantly lit up, sparkling with disbelief and joy, and the tension on his face melted away, replaced by the biggest smile imaginable. This moment lasted less than 30 seconds, yet it was so incredibly heartwarming that it felt almost miraculous. The video spread across social media in an instant, racing around the world. Major sports media outlets in Japan soon followed, saying this single act perfectly captured why Shohei Ohtani is loved across the globe. What began as one quiet moment grew into an unprecedented wave of coverage. But the impact didn't stop on the field. This brief encounter left deep emotion and a warm afterglow in the hearts of fans watching around the world. And then, after the game, the words spoken by the young boy at the center of this miracle would go on to move even more people, shaking hearts far beyond the stadium. Standing in front of the interview cameras, the boy looked as if he were still inside a dream. I never imagined that Shohei Ohtani would actually come over to me. It honestly felt like a dream. As he spoke, large tears welled up in his eyes. these weren't tears of sadness. They were tears of pure joy, the kind that comes from experiencing the greatest moment of one's life. Those tears told the story of just how special and irreplaceable that single moment became for him. And this emotion did not belong to the boy alone. The boy's mother shared her overflowing gratitude, her voice trembling slightly as she spoke. After we got home, he talked about that moment over and over again. Really, so many times. Ohtani did this. Ohtani did that, she said. I've never seen my child look that happy in his entire life. Seeing her son's pure joy so clearly must have filled her own heart as well. With tears in her eyes, she continued, For our family, what happened that day is a treasure we'll carry for the rest of our lives. This deeply moving story between a mother and her child quickly spread far and wide. On social media, fans across Japan flooded in with heartfelt messages like, This is what sports should be. Too beautiful for words. I hope my son can experience something like this someday. Countless voices, all united by one feeling, genuine admiration. Those 30 seconds became a once-in-a-lifetime treasure for one young boy. But because Ohtani's actions felt so natural, they sparked an even bigger question. Where does that kindness truly come from? That's when a veteran Dodgers staff member, someone who has watched Ohtani closer than almost anyone, decided to share the answer. The staff member said, I don't think he believes he's doing anything special at all. He always says thank you to the staff who helped clean the clubhouse, and sometimes he quietly puts away a young player's bat without a word. To him, a superstar, a ball boy, and the people working behind the scenes are all the same. They're teammates who deserve respect, standing on the same field. Talking to a ball boy isn't something special. For him, it's just normal. He said it with absolute certainty. Normal. That single word turned out to be the answer to everything. This is coming from an athlete standing at the very top of the world, earning over $700 million a year. Enormous wealth and fame often change people, sometimes making them arrogant, sometimes leaving them isolated. But Shohei Ohtani exists outside of that rule. What is normal for him feels extraordinary to the rest of us. And at the same time, it feels like the ideal we all admire. In fact, this warmth and humility never wavered, even under the crushing pressure of global competition. One symbolic moment came during the World Baseball Classic in March 2023, the quarterfinal matchup, Japan versus Italy. Tokyo Dome was filled with an intense mix of energy and tension. As Japan's ace, Ohtani stepped onto the mound carrying enormous responsibility. The pressure must have been beyond anything most athletes could imagine. At that crucial moment, just as Ohtani was about to head to the mound, a ball boy ran over to hand him the ball. The instant Ohtani saw the boy's eyes, filled with both nervousness and pure admiration, his expression softened. Then came an incredible gesture. Holding the ball firmly in his hand, Ohtani clearly mouthed the words, "Thank you," to the boy, and with his large hand gently patted the boy on the head. It was a small, almost casual moment, but seeing such a deeply affectionate act in a situation that demanded absolute focus, broadcast live on television, struck a powerful chord. Almost immediately, comments flooded the internet. That kid just made a lifetime memory. He must be so unbelievably happy. Watching this warms my heart. That boy is so lucky. One quiet gesture, and the world felt it. Why did such a simple gesture move so many people so deeply? Because even under the most extreme pressure, he never forgot gratitude and respect for the person in front of him. In that moment, we caught a glimpse of his true humanity. Whether it's a regular major league game or a high-stakes showdown carrying a nation's pride, Shohei Ohtani's behavior never changes. That consistency is perhaps the strongest proof that his character is genuine. These actions were never calculated performances. They weren't meant to be seen or praised. They were the natural expression of his inner dignity, the quiet grace of one human being. What Shohei Ohtani does cannot be dismissed as simple fan service. He lit up the life of one young boy and delivered a happiness that money could never buy to an entire family. It was, in every sense of the word, a priceless gift. What felt completely natural to Shohei Ohtani became a once-in-a-lifetime treasure for a young boy. And this is the true reason why Ohtani is a genuine superstar. Ohtani has also shown astonishing character by responding to taunts from opposing fans with nothing but class, time and time again. Last August, during a head-to-head matchup against the Padres, another moment unfolded that stunned the baseball world. In the ninth inning of that game, Ohtani crushed a dramatic 45th home run, leading his team to an 8-2 victory. But the moment that drew the most attention in this game wasn't the home run itself. As Shohei Ohtani stepped on home plate and headed back to the dugout, he did something no one saw coming. Throughout the game, Padres fans seated near the dugout had been hurling relentless taunts. After the game, manager Dave Roberts admitted, "It was really irritating. I could hear it in my right ear the entire time." According to Roberts, the heckling was brutal. They were saying how terrible Shohei had been in this series. "You haven't hit at all this series. You're awful." There were moments before Ohtani stepped into the batter's box when he appeared to exchange words with those fans. Looking back, Roberts said, "Shohei acted very differently than usual. You could tell the heckling was wearing on him throughout the game." Then came the fateful ninth inning, his fifth at-bat of the night. Ohtani squared up a fastball perfectly, sending the ball soaring deep into the right field stands. And this is where the unbelievable twist happened. After circling the bases and stepping on home plate, just before returning to the bench, Ohtani walked straight toward the very Padres fan who had been heckling him all game. He reached out his right hand for a high five, and even gave the man a gentle pat on the right shoulder. A moment of pure, unexpected class. Caught off guard by the sudden interaction from a global superstar, the fan broke into a wide smile, mixed with an awkward, embarrassed grin. The man who had been shouting insults just moments earlier fell completely silent. Manager Dave Roberts, who witnessed this rare scene firsthand, spoke excitedly afterward. "So, for Shohei to get a high five out of him, that was good. That was great. It was fun. It was great to see Shohei's personality." Teammate Freddie Freeman was also asked about the moment and praised Ohtani's response, saying, No, they weren't yelling at me. That fan was yelling at Shohei the whole time. So Shohei was just trying to have some fun and give him something a little different. That was awesome." Usually calm, quiet, and gentlemanly, Shohei Ohtani revealed a side of himself that perfectly blended humor with remarkable generosity of spirit. Even while enduring harsh heckling in hostile territory, he chose to end the night not with anger, but with connection. It was a moment that perfectly captured Ohtani's open heart, one that will surely be remembered and talked about for a long time to come.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.